Welcome to Brands Hatch and one of the most eagerly awaited days in domestic motorsport. It's the day when this most coveted trophy in British motor racing is handed out to the new Dunlop MSA British Touring Car Champion. Now, they've been contesting this title and this trophy for the last 60 years. Jim Clark has his name on it, and way back in 1958 it was Jack Sears winning a shootout right here at Brands Hatch against Tommy Sopwith, who took the title. But now in 2018 it's Colin Turkington, the championship favourite, Tom Ingram, his main challenger, all coming at the end of a season that has been highly competitive, has had no shortage of incident, and has had no less than 16 race winners.
I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Step back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
Colin Turkington, with a 34-point championship lead, seems to be heading for his third title. But at Silverstone 2 weeks ago, Tom Ingram showed that he is capable of giving Turkington a nerve-wracking afternoon. And if he could take it to a final race decider, then we're in for a real thriller. Behind the two leaders, there's going to be quite a battle for third place in the championship. Tom Chilton won at Silverstone, but Ash Sutton and Adam Morgan have 8 race victories between them this season. But consistency is the key to winning this great title, and Turkington is the master in that respect. Certainly BMW have benefited from Turkington's point-scoring ability, and they seem poised to take the titles in the Teams Championship and also the Manufacturers Competition. Tom Ingram is defending the independent drivers title and is leading coming to Brands Hatch. But Tom Chilton is putting on the pressure after his strong performance at Silverstone and is only 20 points behind. But Ingram's Speedworks team are only 10 points ahead of Tom Chilton's Team Shredded Wheat lineup in the independent teams competition. One winner already decided, Dan Camish, the winner of the Jack Sears Trophy for drivers who started the season without a podium finish. Coming here to Brands Hatch, he now can't be caught by second-placed Chris Smiley. And the Forever Forward competition, which recognises the top overtaker, Tom Ingram has made up 156 places so far this season, and he'll be determined to go past a few more before the deciding day is over. 10 race weekends make up the championship, 3 races at each, and Brands Hatch has become the traditional circuit where it all starts and finishes. But it's the short Indy circuit for the first weekend and the classic Grand Prix circuit for this finale. Just under 2.5 miles, Matt Jackson holds the qualifying lap record, but the race lap record is held by Colin Turkington.
Who makes the best start? Good getaway is made by Andrew Jordan and by Ricky Collard. Up the inside goes Matt Neal against Dan Camish. He takes Jack Goff with him to the outside line, and breaking later is Camish. Brett Smith leads then into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. Turkington is still ahead of Ingram in midfield. They climb up towards Druids for the first time, and it's Brett Smith that leads the way as they break for the hairpin.
Jack Goff up the inside of Matt Neal fighting out for third there side by side. There's a Subaru off, I think that's Sutton. He was the first one of the two.
And he got involved with Chris Smiley, and there's drama going into Graham Hill Bend as well. Somebody's off the road. Whoops, it's 2 of the team hard cars that have got together. Mike Bushell is one and Bobby Thompson is another. As you ride on board now with Tom Ingram trying to gain places.
Crucially though, Ingram and Turkington have not got involved in any of that action.
For the race lead, Jack Goff making places. In fact, that's for third place, isn't it? Yes, on the inside line. So Jack Goff goes through. It's Brett Smith leading Dan Camish. Jack Goff goes third. Dan Camish tries to prise open the door. We've been saying all season, when is the win going to come? This could be it. Matt Neal goes ahead of Jack Goff, back up into third place. So there is Tordoff making a move against Aidan Moffat for 7th place. Through he goes.
Now he's got his car in the right place on the inside, on the apex. He's going to go through as long as he doesn't let Rob Austin through both of them. He's done that nicely. Good moving by Ingram. He set that up nicely. Yeah. Oh, a little bit of a mistake from Tordoff, ran wide and just opened the door. Andy Jordan needed absolutely no second invitation there. He was straight up the inside.
Matt Neal goes through. He goes ahead of Brett Smith, so that puts Matt Neal up into second spot. It is going to be a 17th different winner of this extraordinary season because Dan Camish wins at Brands Hatch. Dan Camish wins round 28 of the British Touring Car Championship. Matt Neal is second. Brett Smith takes a maiden podium for third. Championship on the line. Round 29 of the British Touring Car Championship is go. Slow start is made by Jack Goff in comparison. Great start by Andrew Jordan. And it is Dan Camish that leads from Matt Neal as they climb the hill for the first time. Matt Simpson goes off the road at Paddock. He's through the gravel. He's back on again. Jordan loses out to Jack Goff because Goff is on the inside line. The former teammates from MG 888 days change the order. Jack Goff goes third on the inside line. Andrew Jordan is down to fourth. Fifth is Brett Smith. In sixth place, Aidan Moffat. And Ingram is ahead of Turkington. And Rob Austin gets up alongside the BMW now. And there is out of the race Ethan Hamilton as well. Jordan on the outside. Moffat's got the inside line for Westfield. Can the Mercedes dive through? This will be a really good move if it works, and it does.
He moves out and he's very late on the brakes. Proctor, great awareness not to turn in on him. A little bit of a risky run there. Oh, he's opened the door there from Lloyd. What a great move by Ingram. Did Lloyd jump out of the way? Did he not see him? But Ingram's loving that.
And that's Jack Goff. He was second, and Jack Goff is out of the race.
But look at that. Straight away, as I said, Ingram has dispatched Brett Smith.
This is the move on Moffat.
Comes off clearways really well, shifts up. Moffat's already moved to the outside. Now, that's an unusual line. That's not the line you'd normally take. I would say Moffat has moved out of the way for Ingram.
Oh! Wide of contact, Dan Lloyd across the front. Turkington's off the road and into the gravel. Can he get out the other side? I don't think he can. He's a long way off, and Turkington tries to keep it going. How much damage has he got? Is it going to bog down? He's trying to nurse it out of the gravel. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, look at lunge up the inside. Late lunge.
Go on, Tom, is this for the championship? Well, not quite, it doesn't work. Dan Camish, then, is going to win this 29th round of the British Touring Car Championship, and Tom Ingram is fourth. Now, 23 points on offer. Colin Turkington comes across the line now to take the checkered flag and be the provisional champion. Round 30 of the Dunlop MSA British Touring Car Championship. Lights out, good start is made by Aidan Moffat, slow start perversely by Sutton, and also not that quick away with Senna Proctor, but it's going to be Rob Austin who leads on the run up towards Paddock.
This could be it. Yeah, Austin can't close the door. Cook's there. Finally, he's opened that door.
Through he goes. Can Rob Austin dive back through at Paddock? Tries to get a tighter line through the corner, but he's up the curb and that spits the car out wide. So Josh Cook goes through. Sutton gets up the inside of Chiltern and goes through. Ingram gains a place, goes ahead of Moffat. Here comes Tordoff up on the inside. He goes through as well. Austin goes back through. Sutton tries to tighten the line coming out of the corner. He's on the inside line for Westfield and he should go through here. Ash Sutton goes second. Absolutely nose to tail. To the inside line goes Sutton, and that's the lead of the race for him. Through on the inside, goes wide. Josh Cook fights back. Side by side to Surtees. The Subaru was ahead. The Vauxhall goes back ahead. Brake hard. Turn into the left-hander again. Sutton's on the outside line. He's got his nose in front as they turn through the corner. Stands his ground, and he's going to be just ahead, I think, as they come onto the straight.
This is great racing between these two. So much respect. Half the lap, side by side, from Druids down to Hawthorns. Finally, Sutton gets his ahead, and can Cook get back inside him? He's looking. He may well do it on the inside into Westfield. They're going side by side through the corner. That usually puts the outside car out. They're still side by side, and Austin is right there as they come up to Sheen.
Cook is back in front, just. Sutton falls back into second. He's trying to get up alongside Josh Cook as they come to the line. It's going to be a virtual dead heat between the two of them. They cross the line, and was that Sutton's nose that was just in front? We need the timing screen to tell us. And the answer was that Ash Sutton wins on the line by 32 thousandths of a second. Ash Sutton has done it on the line.
Colin, congratulations. Hands on the trophy once again. You've been through all this before, but does this feel different in some way?
It doesn't make it any easier, Steve. You know, every championship that you win, the emotions are completely different. You know, as I've said so many times, leading up to this weekend, you know, the first championship I won in 2009 was all about me. I wanted to win it for me. It was my goal. It was my dream, like it was Tim's and everybody else. And you know, now I'm a bit older, you know, you think about your family, you want to win it for your boys, you know, want to win it for BMW. So it's just as special, you know, it's such an amazing feeling to be standing holding this trophy, and I'm just so relieved that it's over. It's, you know, coming here with a 34-point lead.
It's not easy, is it?
You never have even one hand on the trophy. You see race 2, how easy it can slip away. So, yeah, I'm just so happy, and I just want to go home now and go to bed.
And Dick Bennett's up there on the podium with the team trophy as well. I mean, it's been a fantastic backup you've had, and a fantastic spirit around West Surrey Racing.
Yeah, you know, they just don't know when to stop, and you know, and that mentality comes from Dick Bennett. You know, rarely have we been the quickest car this year. I've won one race, but we've tried to be clever, get our strategy right, score points, and stay out of trouble. And ironically, race 2 here was the one that I didn't stay out of trouble. But you know, that's all by the wayside. You know, we worked hard for it this year. We grafted harder than ever, and for sure this one was harder to get than 09 and 14. So yeah, just so happy.
Well, as Tim knows, they're never easy, are they?
They aren't, and I mean the racing now is very different to when you won your first championship. You've got 17 people, plus probably more, capable of winning races. It's a very different approach this year, and you said yourself this one meant the most.
There's just no let up, Tim. You know, the past 2 events, I've qualified 17th and 18th position, and you know, that's, as a driver, that's difficult to smile about. But yesterday I was smiling because I was 17th, but I'd out-qualified Tom Ingram. So your expectations in this championship now have to completely shift. Yeah. And you got to be happy to score points. You got to be happy to come away from a weekend, maybe with no trophies, but with some points. So you got to, you know, you got to win the championship, I think, in a different way. But, you know, I'm not looking forward to next year because it's only going to get harder, and yeah, I don't know how we're going to go about doing it again, but we're going to enjoy this one.
You don't have to worry about next year now, just enjoy this.
Yeah, we've just seen Dan Camish up there getting the Jack Sears trophy, making the winning breakthrough today, at long last, I might say. The challenges are going to come thick and strong next year, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure. I think you said 17 different race winners, and you know, the thing in this championship now, everybody is fast. You have to respect every driver on the grid. You know, I think in the past, you could relax sometimes in races and consolidate and settle for a position, but in BTCC 2018, you got to keep attacking. And you know, even in race 2, I didn't want to attack, but I had to, because you get shuffled back through the pack so easy. And when you're driving defensive, that's when things like that happen. So yeah, it's a tough series, and there is no magic. You just have to work hard and never ever give up. Never ever give up. Even when you think you're done, you just got to keep going.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
you've done it.
Colin, can I touch it? Your trophy. Nice
That's
one.
as close as you're ever going to get.
Thanks, Steve.
Colin, well done, mate. Well done. Congratulations, our champion for a 3rd time.
Well done, mate.
And Tim, Paul, thank you very much indeed. But that is it. That is the 2018 touring car story, and what a story. 17 different race winners, a fantastic champion in Colin Turkington. From Brands Hatch and the whole of the ITV touring car team, it's goodbye. The most eagerly awaited battle in British motorsport.
All day permanent bread, the glaze.
That thrill of 32 cars on a grid, frankly, don't get anywhere else. It's door-to-door action, it's proper racing.
When I heard your voice.
Some new cars, some new lineups, but rest assured, exactly the same excitement.
Big characters involved, the pure entertainment.
And I know
it's the pinnacle of British motorsport.
Celebrating its 60th year. Motor racing at its most competitive is back with us again.
well, I know I had it all on the line.
2018 starts right here. BTCC has kicked off on lap 1.
Even when there is no stars,
We're back, everybody.
you'll always be my only guiding light.
Senna Proctor is carving his way through the field. 27th to a win.
One of the best races.
Oh, did it just get through?
Fantastic stuff. Tiny boys touching. There are cars everywhere.
Ingram's looking like he's going to get 2 for 1.
Goes torn off. There is mayhem.
Oh no! Oh, he's punctured. There's a problem for Ingram. High speed off.
Drama right from the get-go. Wow, what a start. Oliphant's in the wall. Off goes Matt Neal.
Oh, he's gone wide now.
Ingram gets the lead. Fantastic stuff. Elbows out. I'm coming through. Sutton is ahead. Here comes Jack Goff. He's got his nose in front. Ash Sutton will go second.
Ingram down the inside.
Ash Sutton and Tom Ingram have both been excluded.
I can't remember it being this close. It is unreal.
Won by Jack Goff, Josh Cook, Adam Morgan. Max Sinton wins. What a drive. Colin Turkington wins the first ever victory for Dan Lloyd.
Welcome to what they're calling the Diamond Double. 1 hour race, double points, no wait.
Matt Neal wins at Snetterton.
Diamond Double winner, Matt Neal. Welcome to Rockingham for the last time.
Chris Smiley picks up the race lead. It's going to be a win for the first time in his touring car career. It's our 16th different winner, Aidan Moffat.
Colin Turkington broke clear of the pack. Who can possibly catch him? It will all be decided on the Grand Prix circuit.
17th different winner of this extraordinary season. It's going to be a virtual dead heat between the two of them. The new champion for the third time in his career, Colin Turkington, is British touring car champion.